I am an eye, a mechanical eye. I, the machine, show you a world the way only I can see it. I free myself for today and forever from human immobility. I'm in constant movement. I approach and pull away from objects. I creep under them. I move alongside a running horse's mouth. I fall and rise with the falling and rising bodies. This is I, the machine, maneuvering in the chaotic movements, recording one movement after another in the most complex combinations. Freed from the boundaries of time and space, I coordinate any and all points of the universe wherever I want them to be. My way leads towards the creation of a fresh perception of the world. Thus I explain, in a new way, the world unknown to you.
I have attention now. I thrive on it. I don't remember the first time I was on stage. If I don't have attention, I'm really screwed up. I was blasted. I was really high. I do, even if I have to do something, it was the only way I could get up there and take my clothes off in front of people. Bad, just to get attention. Because when I'm off stage, I'm really shy. And I do it. I still am. I always will be.
I had nightmares for a while, like just smoke-filled rooms of men with, you know, their smoking apparatuses hanging out of their mouths and tongues wagging and maybe beating off in front of you. And it seemed ugly to me at that point. But through the years, it's become not ugly. It's just the way that I express myself, and it is my art.
Men dream of women. Women dream of themselves being dreamt of. Men look at women. Women watch themselves being looked at.
Doris Day! Oh. Do you love Jane Darwell? Here. Liberace!
Oh,
ooh, we love her!
We have to toe tap on Liberace.
Ooh. She knew what old Hollywood was all about, didn't she? Sidney Sheldon.
We're getting hotter.
Ann Baxter. Ooh. I just get hornier and hornier as we go closer, don't you? Woo. Sherry Lewis and Dick Powell. Hollywood Hepburn. I think Marilyn and everybody would have shook in their grave to learn how filthy and dirty this place has turned out. Ugh, such a tourist crowd. Did James Dean love to get beat to filth?
James Dean is the human ashtray.
They just take big cigars and put them out on him?
Smash your cigarettes out at him and wring his neck.
Ugh, that makes me sick. Hey, that thing looks horrible. And whoever did her wigs was the most horrible thing that was ever let out loose with a hairbrush.
Which, can you believe it?
I couldn't believe those big old wigs she used to wear on Dynasty with a full wig line. She would hot glue those wigs on and was horrible.
Does she need to talk to Joe today?
She sure does. Marilyn, I've always wanted to ask you, do you just hate your life?
She loves her life.
Honey, I don't think she loved her life at all. That's why she hopped in the grave over John
She was
F.
murdered
Kennedy.
down.
You think she was murdered?
Yes.
I refuse it. I think she murdered herself.
Greta Garbo, Anne Monroe, Dietrich and DiMaggio, Marlon Brando, Jimmy Dean on the cover of a magazine. They had style, they had grace. Rita Hayworth gave good face. Lawrence, Catherine, Lanitou, Betty Davis, we love you. Ladies with an attitude. Fellas that were in the mood. Don't just stand there, let's get to it. Strike a pose, there's nothing to it, Vogue.
I'm telling you, it's just a coincidence. I wrote this article about a girl who believed in women's liberation and freedom for women and independence. Now, you're certainly not that girl. Are you that girl?
He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. He just wants to fuck me.
Like being, following Queen Victoria's early part of her reign and enjoy being demure and modest and ladylike.
And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was a delight to the eyes, and that the tree was to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof and did eat. And she gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. And the eyes of them both were opened, and they knew that they were naked. And the Lord God called unto the man, and said unto him, Where art thou? And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, and I hid myself. Unto the woman, God said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
Our whole fucking world is being run by perverted undercover fags that run around talking about how straight they are. You got big time celebrities that go around in their cars picking up transvestites, having sex with them, and then getting on national TV making fun of them.
Plus, Red Delicious apples, 99 cents.